In 2008, the world witnessed one of the biggest financial meltdowns in history. But did you know a few people saw it coming? Welcome to our breakdown of The Big Short, the movie that explains how the financial crisis unfolded and the unlikely heroes who predicted it. The story begins with Dr. Michael Burry, a hedge fund manager played by Christian Bale. Burry is no ordinary investor. He's a bit of a genius who spots something alarming. He notices that the US housing market, which everyone believed was rock solid, is actually built on sand. Burry discovers that the mortgage loans banks are handing out are of increasingly poor quality. These risky loans, called subprime mortgages, are being bundled into mortgage-backed securities and sold to investors as if they're safe. But Burry sees through the facade. He realizes that these loans are destined to fail, and when they do, the entire market will collapse. Burry does something radical. He bets against the housing market. This is known as a short. Essentially, he's betting that the housing market will crash, and when it does, he'll make a fortune. Wall Street thinks he's crazy, but a few other sharp minds catch on. Enter Mark Baum, played by Steve Carell. Baum is a hedge fund manager with a deep distrust of the financial system. When he learns about Burry's bet, he and his team start digging into the details. What they find is shocking: corruption, greed, and a system that's set to implode. They discover that the entire mortgage industry is rotten. Brokers are giving loans to people who can't afford them. Banks are packaging these bad loans into safe investments, and ratings agencies are turning a blind eye. Baum realizes that the financial system is on the brink of disaster. Meanwhile, two young investors stumble upon Vennett's pitch. With the help of Ben Rickert, a disillusioned former banker played by Brad Pitt, they also decide to short the market. Rickert warns them of the human cost of what they're betting on. When the market crashes, millions will lose their homes, jobs, and savings. And then, it happens. The housing market crashes, leading to a global financial crisis. The few who bet against the market make huge profits, but the world economy is left in ruins. The Big Short isn't just about the financial crisis. It's a scathing critique of a system driven by greed, where the few who knew what was coming couldn't stop it, and millions paid the price. So what's the lesson here? The Big Short shows us that financial systems can be complex, opaque, and deeply flawed. But it also reminds us that there are always people willing to look deeper, question the status quo, and challenge the system. The movie is a powerful reminder to stay informed and never take the stability of our financial systems for granted.